Hey guys, I'm Jacob, this is Tony with Revival Racing, and thanks for tuning in.
And if you never left us, thanks for staying tuned. On this episode of Cut to the Race, we're going to talk a little bit about Ridgecrest, a little bit about Benson Youth Movement, and we're going to announce our newest sponsor.
Did you say new sponsor?
I did. I said new sponsor.
Well, who are they?
They are Blood Racing.
Did you say Blood Racing?
I said Blood Racing.
Woo!
Oh, yeah!
So, Tony, how about you tell us a little bit more about Blood Racing lubricants?
Well, Blood Racing lubricants are 100% synthetic, and they are designed for racing environments. Everything from the high temperature of the desert to cold winter snow if you're in a snowmobile, or outboard in the marine applications with your boat or jet ski. These are designed to increase torque, lower engine temperatures, and give an all-around better protection for your engine from top to bottom. Or transmission, gear drive systems, pretty much all of it. They've got a full lineup.
Oh, sweet, but you know what I'm really interested about, honestly, is why is it called Blood Racing lubricants? Like, what's with the blood?
Well, the color of all the blood lubricants is actually blood red. And aside from it being pretty cool and visually interesting, it actually darkens with use. As it cleans your engine and takes out deposits and everything, it turns a little bit darker, which makes it easy to identify when you're getting close to needing a change. So that's one perk, and it's also easy to see, if you've got a leak. If you've got a blood red leak, that's pretty easy to identify more or less where it's coming from.
Sweet, so what you're saying is that even I could probably figure out that I need an oil change.
Yeah, honestly,
Wow.
Even Jacob.
That's amazing.
And also the parent company has been around since 1983, so they're no stranger to full synthetics and
Seasoned
developing.
professionals.
Yes, 100%.
Well, cool. Also, I think we just had our Rampage at Ridgecrest over the weekend, right? How about you tell us a little bit about that?
So our Rampage at Ridgecrest was combined with Snore and more off-road guys. It was a 162-mile loop for us. We ran 3 laps, and it was dusty. Started at about 6 a.m., somewhere around there. We started with 29 cars or so in front of us, and we were covered in dust all the way up through the 3rd lap. Didn't really get any wind till probably partway in the 2nd lap, and just kind of settled in the valley down there. Visibility was terrible, and whoops were extreme. A lot of rocks, but really fun course overall.
Yeah, and that sun cresting over the hill into your eyeballs, I mean, that must have been tough, but how did we do, though?
Yeah, we ended up with a top 10 finish against all odds, and a lot of guys out in the field. So we're pretty happy about that.
Sweet. And we also got a bunch of footage, but we're still sifting through it, so it'll be maybe a week or two before we post the recap that has all of our footage that we can show you. But in the meantime, we're going to be putting up our last race at the Dirt Riot. It's got basically all of it, so you can check the race out if you want. If you're thinking about entering it, it'll give you a good idea of what it's like out there. Or if you just kind of want to know what it feels like to not be able to see anything. But that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And we're also putting out a full published race recap on our website. Just give us a couple days. But other than that, we got a little bit of news about the Benson Youth Movement that this man was able to go to.
Yeah, it was actually pretty fun. There was a really big turnout. The Benson Youth Movement was out there just giving an encouraging message to all of the younger generations, and it was applicable to anyone that came. It was pretty cool. There was about, I think the head count was about 175 people there.
Wow.
So yeah, it was pretty big for such a small little ramada out there in the park. It rained, and there was musical instruments. I filled in on the drums. Maybe we'll have a little bit of pictures and some footage of that.
Oh, so, whoa, there it is.
Oh my goodness. And oh yeah, that's right. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was good to get out there.
I know our race schedule seems to conflict with some of their events, but we're definitely going to be with them at one of the next events, and hope to partner up with them the best we can.
Yeah, I think this is the point where you asked me if I've got anything else to contribute, because I think we're just about done.
Oh, He never does. Peace.
Yeah.